Good morning, students. Welcome back to the learning of English. In yesterday's video, we learned about the poem On the Desert from our English course book. In this video, we will now learn and comprehend the chapter On the Desert. So for that, you will have to take your English course book with you and turn to page number 76, chapter 12, page number 76. We read the poem On the Desert in the last video. And after reading the poem, we got to know that the poem is about the experience of the poet on the desert. The poet described the desert very beautifully and explained us his journey on the desert. We then marked the new words in the poem. Those who have still not marked the new words or did not see the last video can mark it now with your pencil and scale. On the first side of the page, you had 6 new words: around, vast, burning, hump, pride, and uplifted. On the next side of the page, we had 9 new words: atmosphere, shadow, camel, alone, ocean, stand, sound, though, and thirsty. So in all, we had 15 new words that we marked in our last video. So now let's learn and comprehend. Now that you have marked the new words, we need to write the new words in our classwork book. So along with your real English course book, you need to take your English classwork book. In this book, we first make a note of the chapter that we are going to do. After the chapter, what color is that creature? Leave a line and we give it a serial number 8 and write on the desert. So in this book, this is the 8th chapter work that we are going to do. Take a fresh page and then we start writing and comprehending chapter 12 on the desert. So on a new page, we write today's date, chapter 12 on the desert, and we write the new words. Remember, there are 15 new words, so you need to have 15 serial numbers. We always leave a line in middle between the 2 words, and we draw a straight line to divide it into 2 columns. we write the new words twice. The first word is around. The second word is vast. The third word is burning. The fourth word is hump. The fifth word is pride. The sixth word is uplifted. The seventh word is atmosphere. According to your handwriting and the way you write, if there is no space after number 7, you can turn your page and write on the next side. If you have space, you may continue from there. Over here, I could write only 7 words. So I have ended my page on the new word atmosphere. So I turn my page. And on the next side of the page, I write my 8th word. So my 8th word is shadow. 9th is camel. 10th is alone. 11th is ocean. 12th is stand. 13th is sound. 14th is though. And 15th is thirsty. You need to write these new words slowly and carefully with correct spellings. And I am speaking these words so that you can learn the pronunciation of these words also. So these are our 15 words. After you finish writing these 15 words, we draw a horizontal straight line with the help of a pencil and a scale. And then we begin with word meanings. After writing the new words, if you have space, you begin it from the same side of the page. If you don't have, begin with the next side of the page. So we give the heading word meanings and we begin writing our word meanings. So the first word is horizon. Horizon. The distant line where the sky appears to meet the land or the sea. Number 2, glaring. Glaring. Bright in an unpleasant way. Number 3, sways. Sways. Moves slowly from side to side. Number 4, awkward. Awkward. The meaning of the word awkward in this poem is used as clumsy. Clumsy. Something which is not very neat or perfect. Number 5, scraggy. Scraggy. Very thin. Number 6, bland. Bland. Dull. Number 7, blear. Blear. Vagueness in the eye. I could write 7 words. If you can fit in the 8th one, you continue on the same side of the page, or then we turn the page to a new side. I could write only till the 7th word meaning, so I turn my page. I write very neatly and I start with word number 8 on the new side of the page. Simmering. Simmering. Very hot. Number 9, haunts. haunts, keeps following like a ghost. Number 10, pursues, pursues, follows. Number 11, flee, flee, escape. Number 12, save, save. The meaning of the word used in this poem about save is accept, accept. Number 13, padded, dull. It is used for the sound specifically. Number 14, bound, jump, bound. Number 15, stare, stare, continuous and fixed look. Number 16, prying, prying, looking impolitely. Number 17, desolately grand, desolately grand, empty, sad and large. I could not finish the 7th on the last page, so I used a new page. If you can finish in the last page, then you have to write the 17th one on the last page and then draw a horizontal line with the help of your scale. So now let's comprehend. After we have learned new words and word bank, let us now comprehend the poem in detail. So the first comprehension exercise in your textbook is about fill in the blanks correctly. Number 1. The speaker of the poem is a dash. Traveler. Traveler. If you observe, I have underlined the word traveler. It was a blank and I had to write the answer above the blank. Number 2. The traveler is riding on a camel. The traveler is riding on a camel. Number 3. The glaring thing all around him is sand. Sand. Number 4. The traveler says that the shadow of the camel on the sand is ever at his side. Now this blank is like a phrase, so you will have to underline the whole phrase. Shadow of the camel on the sand. The traveler says that the shadow of the camel on the sand is ever at his side. Number 5. The sun is prying everywhere. The sun is prying everywhere. Number 6. The traveler compares the desert to a wide ocean. Ocean. I could finish all 6 on one side of the page. If you still have space left, you can begin with your A2 exercise from that same page, or else we take a new fresh side of the page to write. Exercise A2. Answer these questions. Number 1. Describe the camel's movement. The camel sways from side to side with an awkward step of pride. Its head is lifted upwards and its eyes are looking long ahead. This is the movement of the camel. After I finish my answer, again draw a straight horizontal line and we copy question 2. It haunts me, it pursues me, if I flee or if I stand. What is it? The answer is, it refers to the shadow of the camel on the sand. Question number 3. Can the traveler hear any sounds? What? The traveler can hear the footsteps of the camel on the sand. Question number 4. Why does the traveler feel that the sun is prying everywhere? The sun is very hot and all around the traveler. The sand is glaring with sunlight. So he feels that the sun is prying everywhere. Write slowly and carefully. Check your spellings. Your spellings need to be correct so that you learn the correct spelling for your exams. Write carefully. Question number 5. What is the meaning of the phrase desolately grand? The desert is empty and tough to cross, but it is vast and has a beauty of its own. So in this video, we recapped our new words, we wrote our new words, word meanings, and solved the comprehension exercises that were given in the textbook. We wrote it in the classwork book and comprehended the whole poem. Thank you for watching the video. You can subscribe to the channel on the YouTube, or you can follow the playlist to see all the videos, the previous ones as well as the new ones. As we have begun with term 2, I hope you will continue to finish your work on time so that you are not burdened with extra work. As the video comes, keep on finishing the work along with it. So towards the end, you will not have a lot of work to complete. Maintain your classwork book properly so that you can read and learn from your classwork book for your exams. Happy learning and stay safe.